My name is Steve Kontos, and I am the founder of Kontos Foods. Along with my dad, we founded the company together 30 years ago. The purpose was to create Greek pita, but if you start taking it to other parts of the world, they know it as naan bread. Other parts of the world call it roti. In Sweden or the Scandinavian countries, they call it polar bread. The Asian market is our focus on expansion, and also the Middle East. For example, the Asian markets like it, but they want it small and petite, so we formed these little 2-inch little flatbreads. We adjust to the local formulas that we've developed here, and we bring forward with our quality of handmade products.
In the last 4 years or so, we've embarked to do many different trade shows in the Middle East, in the Far East, and in Europe. And that's how we get our name out there. The trade shows allow us to get a lot of excited people about buying our product, but it's the distributor who's going to take it into the market and then get it to our customers.
I mean, they pull from the middle, makes a hollow soft spot.
And so there's enough whole wheat. Okay, see, there's enough whole wheat on it.
All of our goods, once they're baked, are frozen. That gives us an extended shelf life of upwards of 1 year. So they will be packed into a container frozen, and they will be shipped frozen.
I think the most common error is assuming that what works in your native market will work in a new market. Most companies want to move more quickly than they should. And so they'll take they'll sort of do a rubber stamp approach, where they take what works here and they'll just go into the new market, apply that, and often fail. You know, there is a chance for success, but I think it's lower when you don't investigate and adapt to that market.
You have to make sure that whatever you bring into that country adheres to their customs specifications, so that customs will clear it when it arrives. We send pictures of sample cases of what the product will look like to them in advance, and once customs approves it, as long as what we ship over matches that, we're good to go. If we wanted to sell products to the half a dozen or so countries that make up the GCC in the Middle East, they also require that you add an additional label and sticker it onto your box, and you give a lot of product specification information, but in addition, it's in Arabic. As we look to these other markets, we are tweaking our formula. The more exposure we get to these markets, the more we tailor for them, and hopefully that will generate the growth down the road.
The European market is the most challenging market for us because of the constraints in the flour, what makes up flour here in the United States. The challenges are the soybean oils, the non-GMOs, and we're making adjustments for that as we go along. And we will address that in the future. That's a goal that we have as a company, to be able to attain what our demands are.